Hey little cuties, Bemi here, and welcome back to another speed build. I feel like I haven't done a speed build in like a million years, but here we go. This is just gonna be a little quick, easy build for you. So as some of you may or may not know, I'm planning on doing a sort of medieval let's play challenge something or other relatively soon. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more medieval builds here in the near future. So this one is the blacksmith. This will actually come into play in the LP for certain sims to make money. This will be sort of a place of employment, I guess you could call it. But this is just, you know, your typical run-of-the-mill blacksmith. Obviously there are some woodworking tables. Obviously it's not metalworking, but it's as close as we can get in The Sims 4. So I wanted to put in, obviously, a couple of... my brain just wants to say furnace because I think that's what they would be in an actual blacksmith. Fireplace. Oh my god. Excuse me. A couple of fireplaces to act as furnaces. The benches to work as sort of like work tables for, I don't know, making swords. And I just kind of wanted to make this as simple as possible, that whoever works here or owns this doesn't have probably a whole lot of money. And I did put, you'll see a few sculpture animals out and about. Hopefully by the time I do my LP, I will have cats and dogs, and then we'll have actual real like stray animals running around, which will be kind of fun. So unfortunately, something that like really bothers me is the fact that we can't like create a world. And I just hate that I can't take away the set dressing sort of that's like in the background of like the city, which kind of shatters the illusion of like a medieval city, but whatever. Actually, speaking of like create a world, I think that'd be really cool if we could have some sort of creative world, not as in depth as like The Sims 3, but maybe like where you could pick between like like maybe a small, medium, a large map, or just like a big or a small map or something, like city, country, suburban, you know, and just kind of like be able to modify it like that and say maybe like, ooh, like city in the desert, on a small city in the desert or something. I think that'd be kind of cool to do, like I don't know, just to be able to have a few options, so they're just like already like preset worlds that are just like completely blank, but that you could sort of make your own a little bit, sort of like a mix and match kind of a deal. I feel like that would be really cool, because I would like to see something like that. I don't know, I mean, this far into The Sims 4, like we're almost 4 years into it, 3.5 years. I don't think we'll see a create a world tool, but I think it would be really cool to be able to do that. But just so it's just a really like blank world. Like there are no real backgrounds except for maybe like, for instance, if you chose to make like a desert world, in the background there are just like plateaus, mountainy, deserty things in the background, or like if you did maybe like a forest world, in the background is just like mountains and trees, or if you did a city that there was just like buildings in the background or something, just something really super generic so you can kind of make it your own, I think would be really cool. I don't know. I just feel like that would be really fun. I feel like I got way away from this build, but it's super simple. I feel like it doesn't really need any explanation. I'm just putting some like tools and things around that maybe the blacksmith makes or can make. It's just sort of like a display, or maybe he's waiting for people to pick up orders or like whatever. I don't know. I got so like worked up and like out of breath, I feel like. Excuse me. So I put these like ruins back here. I don't know. I kind of wanted it to be a bit like, I don't know, like what, like a crumbling building a little bit. Like maybe it's like it did have some sort of a fortification around it, or it's just like super old and it's like falling apart. But I did kind of just want to give this a really like simple, grimy vibe. I think in my mind I had like a blacksmith from Skyrim in my head. I mean, obviously it's very loosely based, but that's kind of like the idea that I had in my little brain. But we are actually just about done with this build. We're about to go into the screenshots. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming to hang out for this super quick build. If you guys have any comments, tips, tricks, or suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And I'll see you little cuties in the next one. Bye!